What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. So this video is about the three disciplines, the three things I do as a faith-based entrepreneur that kind of help me get through my day, help me stay focused, help me stay grounded, help me just push through. To be honest, it could get kind of tricky in entrepreneurship, especially because you're creating a structure out of nowhere. You'll have a million different business books that you can go read, but at the same time, it's like you don't really know what to do because there's so much that you can do. There's so many different business models. There's so many different ways that people have made millions and millions of dollars. And with that being said, you have to try to attack this from a way that you can have some type of, I guess, hope and belief in how to move forward. So in this video, I'm going to share what I do and take it or leave it. If you love it, if you don't, that's okay. These are some things that I do every day, or at least as much as I possibly can, to be able to help me stay grounded and stay focused, to be able to push forward and continue to grind. So, number one, I love to start my day with prayer and scripture. This is why. First of all, I'm a big believer in order because God set up order. God set up the world with structure. He didn't set the world up with chaos. So I'm a big believer in starting my day with some type of order and starting my day with the creator of order. And although it could be so many things that go on in my day-to-day life, if I could just have some type of routine, some type of system, it just makes my day feel a lot better. So of course I start with prayer. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, and I'm not perfect, but I try to have a routine, is every morning I wake up and I pray. Just being thankful, to be honest, being thankful for God blessing me with another day, being thankful that I'm alive, I'm well, I'm breathing. We have a lot of gifts that we don't even talk about because we're so focused on the material that we don't even talk about the numerous gifts that we have for free that's right in front of us that we don't even think about. So we're all human, but we all have that ability to just thank God for the small stuff. So I start like that. I pray. God, thank you for blessing me to see another day. Thank you for, like, that even in itself is so small, but it's so huge. I'm saying thank you for blessing me to see another day because everybody didn't wake up this morning, and I'm well aware of that. So prayer always, and then I like to go into scripture. Not right away. I typically like to go get a workout in after I get up first thing in the morning. It kind of helps me mentally stay focused and stay balanced. But I like to do one verse a day, and I like to just study one verse a day. When I break it down, I'll literally break down the entire verse word by word and define it. And I'll look up the Hebrew definition, the Greek definition, just so I can get a feel for how they meant it when they said it. You know what I mean? And I do that daily, every single day. That's what I do because God set everything up. So before I get my knowledge and information from the world, I want to make sure my thoughts and my actions align with God first. Because if they align with what He said and how He set it up, there's no way I can't succeed in business because He created business. So I like to get in scripture. I like to have a scripture of my for the day. And not only do I do that, I want to make sure I know what it's saying. I don't want to just have a scripture and take a general consensus and a general meaning of the word. I want to actually know, what is this trying to say to me, so that I can know how to apply it to my life. Because if I don't know what it's saying, I can't apply it properly. So I like to study scripture in the morning. And after that, I think depending on the scripture, it just kind of keeps me guided through the rest of my day. So the first thing I do is always start my day with faith, always, because as an entrepreneur, I can't necessarily see the end result. I can kind of visualize the end result based on results other people have produced, but at the same time, I can see the results somebody else has produced and then try to apply it to my life and apply it right away and not see the same results right away. So you need something that's guiding you step by step along the way so that you don't get lost. Because again, it's not like clocking into a job. You are creating a structure when you're an entrepreneur. At a job, you clock in. It's like You clock in, they tell you what to do. Some jobs are better than others, but they pretty much give you a guideline of what you're doing. They tell you your role. But when you step out into entrepreneurship, there's nobody there to tell you your role. You create your role, you create your systems, you create. So you need faith. You need to be able to have some type of North Star. And the Bible is my North Star when it comes to business. The second thing I do every single day, which I kind of mentioned briefly before, was I love to get a good workout in. Love it. I work out hard, and I actually really enjoy working out, but I don't have to dive into the benefits of fitness. If you are watching this, I'm sure you have benefits of why it's good to work out, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the things I do as an entrepreneur to stay grounded and focused. And working out is one of those things. I work out every single day to the point where I sometimes feel like I have a problem because I don't really take rest days. I might not go 110% every day, but I do work out every single solitary day. And to me, it's a blessing because I guess I've been blessed to be able to work out, but it also helps me so much mentally. Like being an entrepreneur, I kind of need to get something hard out of the way first, because when I go into my work day, sometimes I don't even know what to work on. There's that much going on to where sometimes I could be so overwhelmed, I don't know what to do. And I just make a decision. What am I going to do? How am I going to push through this today and figure it out so that I can become the best version of me? So the gym is extremely necessary for me. And I do recommend that y'all get into the gym as well. Or not even, if you don't even want to get a gym membership, you can work out at home. You could do push-ups, jumping jacks, sit-ups, squats, walk. I don't necessarily recommend walking unless that's where you starting from. But if you want to get a workout, even a brisk jog, something, just do something. Get out there and do something. The third thing that I do to help me stay grounded and focused as an entrepreneur is, I know it's going to sound crazy, but I keep planting. I keep focusing on inputs, because the one thing I cannot control in this life, neither can you, is outputs. You can generate an output through an input, but you don't control the output. What I mean is, you have full control of the things you do. You have full control of the inputs. You have full control over how you attack your day, the things you do. What do you read? Do you work out today? What do you eat? You have full control over that, but you don't have control over the outputs. You can't just wake up tomorrow and say, oh, this is the result I want. Boom, here it is. It doesn't work like that. Also, biblically, God likes to talk about it. To me, it's a visual representation of inputs and outputs, because it's a lot of talk in the Bible about gardens and planting and reaping and sowing. And one of my favorite verses is Ecclesiastes 11:6, and it says, "In the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thine hand, for thou knowest not whether shall prosper, either this or that, or whether they both shall be alike good." And to me, that verse just shows me that no matter what I plant, no matter what I sow, I don't know which seed is going to bring fruit. I could plant 10 seeds in this patch of grass over here, and that patch of grass might not get enough sunlight. So if those are the only 10 seeds that I planted in my day, well, I'm not going to bring a good harvest. You know what I mean? So to put that into terms of what we're talking about, planting to me is inputs. Constantly doing different things, because you don't know what's going to work. Constantly working out on its own, working out will not make you rich. So when people hit you with the clickbaity titles like, oh, working out made me rich, working out was a part of the things that they planted in their garden to bring fruit, but it wasn't the whole garden. That's how I look at inputs and outputs. Or what you produce is literally the picture of your life. When people see your life, is literally based on every input you've ever done. Results are an output. God just told you now. It says you don't know which one will bring fruit, or if they shall both be good. You just don't know. And so if you try to focus on the output so much, money, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have enough of this, I'm not in shape enough. Those are all output, external things. What are you doing about them? That's inputs. You don't make enough money. Read some more books. There is no set number of books. That you're not gonna read 5 books and be like, oh, nigga, I got it now. It's a never ending process and a never ending journey. And sometimes it's not comfortable. Even making YouTube videos, you don't know which video is gonna help people find your channel. You just gotta keep going. And that's the hard part. That's where we usually always fail, is because we can't stay in it long enough to just get to the seed. You don't know which one is gonna be. Every video is a seed. Every video that you plant, or every seed that you plant when it comes to a video, is in a different area of the garden. You don't know which one is going to bring fruit. But if you focus on just getting the fruit, you're gonna be stuck like Chuck. So believe that. But those are the 3 things I like to practice daily to help me stay focused as an entrepreneur, because it's hard, but it's not impossible because so many people do it. And if God put it on your heart, then it's definitely possible because God believes in the impossible. So take with that what you will. Now, if you like this video, please share it. Leave a like. I want to help as many people as I can. From my perspective, I just want to share, and whatever I learn, I want to teach to other people. So if you like this video, please just leave a like, share it with somebody, leave a comment. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to chop it up with you, help you, whatever. But subscribe to the channel too, because I'm gonna post videos like this every week. So if you want to be a part of the tribe, subscribe to the channel.